welcome. My name's Alicia G. I sing, I dance, I DJ. Today we are Talk About It on the Talk About It show with myself and my co-host, Selenite Rose. That's right. Are you ready to talk about it? We're going to be talking about it on our featured show. Starting right now. Make sure you're following, sharing, tap on that screen. Are you guys ready to talk about it? Let's talk about it. How you doing, Rose?
I'm doing okay. How are you tonight?
Oh my goodness, is that the Grinch I see?
Yes, Miss Grinch.
Santa baby.
How are you doing tonight?
I am doing very well. Just rushing about. 'Tis the season to be jolly, as always.
Yes, always for the jolly.
So, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Talk About It with my co-host, Selenite Rose, and myself, Alicia G. Be sure you're following both of us, sharing, tapping on that screen, and welcome to Talk About It. On today's show, we'll be covering a little bit about 'tis the season of Christmas and a few questions.
Yes, we're going to do a couple questions at the end of the show. Fun little questions.
Ooh.
So for Christmas this year, are you excited? Have you made a list or planned any gifts out this year?
This year, not really anything crazy. I love snuggy PJs, like fuzzy robes, stuff like that, but nothing like crazy, big, elaborate gifts. Just, I like my PJs, my snuggies, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. What about yourself?
I just been very grateful for wanting, I just love my dogs. So I like to spoil them, so I spend a lot of time with, as you can hear them flipping and talking, I spend a lot of time getting them treats. So they have their costumes and stuff this year. Nothing really I don't want this year.
I know what you mean. Like, to me, as long as I'm have my mom, my dad, and, nice food, have my friends around me, that's what matters, and that's what Christmas should be about, friends and family, The holidays, absolutely. Be thankful.
Being grateful that you made it through another 12 months of the crazy year out here.
Right? Oh my goodness.
There's so much going on.
Right? So much craziness. Oh. That's why we push out the negativity, pushing the positivity.
Yeah.
The best is yet to come. Now, for Christmas, do you do any specialty dishes, specialty cooking, anything like that, or?
Well, my mom makes plans. Growing up, we had a lot of plans because she's French, and it's a custard. So it's an egg custard dish where they caramelize the sugar.
We do flans and stuff, which is like an egg dish that is baked in the oven, and a lot of my favorite thing is mac and cheese, baked mac and cheese.
Ooh, that's good.
And yes, I love baked mac and cheese. Do you guys have a dish that you guys do?
We're not really big cooks, let's say. It's called that. We're not really big cooks. My mom, dad, and me. So pretty much we actually, again, go to a place where everything is made, all the food's made, and we get it, pick it up. It's all pre-cooked. It's all just frozen. All we gotta do is heat it up. And once we heat it up, there we go. Bon appetit. But we're gonna be bringing all the dishes home on Christmas Eve instead of actually Christmas. We're gonna pick all the food up Christmas Eve, cook everything, get it ready, enjoy it for Christmas Eve and Christmas, and of course the days of leftover, So
Yeah, the leftovers are always the best.
Right.
Like we have a turkey or like a chicken or ham, depending on the year, and the leftover of I always make sandwiches out of it. It's so good. Like I'd love to make any ham sandwiches.
Absolutely. Like I don't eat like any red meat or pork. I only eat chicken or turkey or seafood. So we're actually eating a turkey this year, and mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, and
Ooh.
stuffing, and all desserts and pies and stuff like that.
What's your favorite pie
Ooh, favorite pie.
for
Mm,
Christmas?
I'm gonna say apple pie or pumpkin pie. Either one of those.
I love plum pie.
I don't think I ever plum pie.
You've never had plum pie?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever had plums?
Yeah, I had a plum, but I never heard of plum pie.
Yes. Plum pies are amazing. You have to try it. They have plum pies out there.
Oh my god, I've never heard of plum pie. I learned
Yes.
something new today. Now,
I
what
love
about the plum pie? I never heard of plum pie. I'm plumbed. I'm plumbed.
It's so good. It's so good. It's just like the way it caramelized. Like we do, we quarter the plums and sugar them, and on top like it makes like we. My dad, I don't know if he boils it down or how he makes the custard, like the inside of the pie, but he leaves whole pieces of the fruit in the pie, and it's so good.
Oh wow,
It's like apple pie.
that does sound good. That sounds so good.
Yeah.
Now, what about like the Christmas cookies? Anything like that? Do you decorate the cookies? Make cookies?
So we growing up, okay, so I'm gonna be honest to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. A little honesty about Selenite Rose. Growing up, we celebrated the holidays.
Okay.
Which we did, but we didn't celebrate Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So we celebrated like the solstice. My parents believed that like the major holidays were like politically driven. So
Okay.
my parents, yeah. So I try to stay away from all that stuff. So they stayed away from all. They had this theory in their head. So we didn't celebrate regular holidays. We celebrated like winter solstice, things around Mother Nature, because I grew up on a farm, so everything was about nature, and so we celebrate like we did solstice, but like it's called winter solstice, and there's actual parties around the United States every year, and solstice is actually today. I think what's today? The 20th? No,
19.
yeah. So tomorrow or Tuesday is gonna be solstice, which is winter solstice. And we go into officially winter,
Okay.
and the so we celebrated like, and it changes the harvest and stuff. Everything about harvest and the plants were all based around the seasons. So we used to give gifts for solstice and stuff. Did things like regular Christmas stuff,
Mhm.
but everything was like recyclable or gifts that were like things that could be disposed into the earth, things that were helpful. So my holidays were different, but we still did gift giving and things like that. But yeah, our our holidays were different a little bit that way.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. 'Tis the season of hell. Just enjoying the holiday spirit,
Yes,
Now,
it's
one.
all about having fun and stuff. But my favorite. Hold on, let me close my door. My puppies are barking.
Like one of like traditions that I really enjoy is we always make a gingerbread house every year. I love making a gingerbread house. So.
See, we used to do that too.
Ooh.
I haven't done it as an adult because of the military.
Mhm.
It's different. So like some like Christmas, some years I would work half days and stuff, so it wasn't like fun. But I used to do I used to do a lot of the traditional gingerbread houses. And in Portland, Medford, Oregon, they have a gingerbread festival every Christmas year, around Christmas and solstice,
Wow.
starting in December, and it's a competition. And these people make elaborate gingerbread houses. And when I was a kid, Harry Potter was really big at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was like these elaborate Harry Potter themed gingerbread houses.
Oh, wow. I bet they're just like gorgeous. The decoration and the creativity and the time these people take to do this is just, it's a work of art. It really is a work of art.
Icing, to get the icing proper and just to get it stick. I'm like, when I was a kid, mine always fell apart or ended up in a pile.
Oh my.
Did you guys do one this year?
We didn't do one yet. We usually do it either on like Christmas Eve or Christmas. We usually make the gingerbread house. So.
Are we gonna get to see videos of it?
Of course. You know, I'll be posting it on my IG story and maybe more pictures. So y'all know me. I post.
Yes. Twitter. Follow Alicia G everywhere, you guys. She's on all platforms. I love her music, especially if you haven't heard her new one, go stream it now. Her holiday song, You're My Favorite Holiday. I love it. So make sure you're following her on all platforms, you guys.
Follow my Instagram, guys. If you haven't, guys, be sure to follow me here on Instagram. Follow Rose on Instagram as well. My YouTube channel, I post every single day. My TikTok every single day. Twitter, Facebook, all Alicia G World. Always look for the blue check mark being verified and verified by the corporate company. So be sure to follow me or www.aliciagworld.com. Links to all social media, merchandise, music, and more.
Period. Purr. Big purr. Like the Grinch would say. Purr. What was the Grinch's puppy's name?
I just had a feeling when you said the Grinch, I knew you were talking about his dog. I had that feeling. I don't know why. I just thought dog.
Because we both have dogs. That's why we're dog people.
I know. The K9 unit. K9
Yes.
unit. I'll always remember the K9 unit.
She has the small canine unit. I have the large breed canine unit over here with my two.
Got the micro minis. K9.
It was so cute.
That
But I
was,
don't remember his name. He was cute. He was a cute little Grinch dog. He played he was the reindeer.
I know we had the big antlers and the red nose. I can't remember the Grinch's dog's name. But he was a cute little dog. He was a cute little dog.
He was really cute. What is
Max?
Huh? Max.
Max, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Yes, Max.
Jason, thank you. Yes. Comments are flying in of the doggy's name, and the dog's name was Max. Thank you.
Yes, that was right. He was the little reindeer for that one. He was the Grinch's reindeer.
That he was.
I have a question for you about Christmas.
Go for it.
With when you were a kid on Christmas morning, because we did our solstice party, so I know when I woke up I always was excited for my presents.
Mm-hmm.
Did you open your presents biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest when you were growing up? Did you have a certain way?
Okay, so we actually, one of our traditions is we start actually opening some of the gifts on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we open a few, actually on Christmas morning or, maybe I should say Christmas afternoon, time to wake up. But,
Yes, I know.
I'm still a late sleeper, but, basically I have this thing. I like to savor every single moment. So I will literally open just a few gifts, then open like one little gift a day, like for the next few days. I have like this thing. I'm just like, no, no, no. I just want to savor the moment, and I open like one little gift a day. It's like
It's
for like,
precious. It's genuine.
for like the week of Christmas. I just do that. Like my mom's just like, open the gifts. Just open the gifts.
She wanted you to get it all at once.
She does. She
You
does.
wanted to carry the Christmas spirit all throughout the week.
Absolutely.
So you there. So I have one last thing about Christmas, and then we can probably move on to our game.
Okay.
So my last question: who is your favorite reindeer and why?
I'm gonna say Rudolph, because he was the one who was picked on and everything, and I was bullied so bad growing up, but in the end he was the star, and I felt bad for Rudolph when they called him names and all that stuff, and I was like, you know what, Rudolph, you're my man, go Rudolph.
Yeah, he even led the pack of all those grown reindeer on Christmas Eve with his nose. You know, he led all of them. He kept them safe that night.
Yes.
For me, mine was Dancer, because he was always dancing. He always had little dancey happy feet. If you ever watch the original Santa Claus Comes to Town, he did the original one. He does little happy feet dance.
Get them happy feet. They get them happy feet.
So, I know I have a list of questions in front of me.
Ooh.
So we're going to switch gears a little quick here. We're going to go into our questions, 21 question game, but it's going to be shortened version. It's not going to be 21 questions tonight. I don't know if you have the copy of the list in front of you.
I do, actually.
Okay. So we're going to choose, I'm going to choose 5 of my favorite questions, and you will choose 5 of your favorite questions.
Okay.
And I have mine. I can start, and then I will ask it to you.
Okay.
And then you will answer it, and then I will answer the question back, and then you will ask your question, and then I will answer, and you will answer your question too.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, my first question to you is, what's one of the most funny childhood memories you have?
The most funniest childhood memories I have growing up. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. I think probably my mom never wanting to cook. And like, let's just go to a restaurant and go take out. My mom is not, she doesn't like to cook. Nothing wrong with that. She just doesn't like to cook. So
Hey, that means, I mean, there's a lot of parents that when we're growing up, we don't understand, like, well, they're working a lot for us, you know, and your mom, I wouldn't want to cook either, you know. I would have been bougie too. I'd have been like, this is quicker. There's people out here making money to get cooked for. That'd be me.
right.
For my favorite childhood memory was, so I grew up on a farm, and I got to go to the big city for the first time as a kid. And the city I went to was San Francisco, and we got to see the Golden Gate Bridge. And my mom, I had a really rough childhood. Like, I was bullied, so I had to get homeschooled and stuff. And I was homeschooled all through elementary school, all through middle school. And then in high school, I switched high schools 3 times. So it was just very hard for me. And so when I went to the big city for the first time, my mom told me the Golden Gate Bridge is made out of gold, people walk across it and they become bold. And it was a little saying that she came up with. And so I walked across the Golden Gate Bridge, and that's where a lot of my true personality came from. I was like, I'm going into womanhood. Yes. I'm so excited. Yeah, it was a vulnerable moment in my life, but it changed my life. And that saying stuck with me.
I like that. I really like that. It's cute. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in, welcome to Talk About It with Selenite Rose, my co-host, and myself, Alicia G. Be sure you're following, sharing, tap on that screen, and let's talk about it. All right. A question. What's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media?
The biggest pet peeve for me is people commenting negative stuff under my stuff, but they really don't know me, and they don't know who I am. They've never met me, never seen me, and most likely they're not even a real person behind it. It's just somebody who just made an account just to take their anger out on somebody and feeling down and depressed about themselves, so they want to take it out on me because I'm looking fab and gorge in my Grinch face. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give two finnas anymore. I just know it's a big pet peeve of mine. Like, it's not, you can be out here trying to uplift people. Why continue the hate and violence when we're trying to build a platform of positivity?
I agree 100%. Like, the social media trolls.
Yeah.
That just, it's like, why would you want to take the time out of your day to insult another human individual who you don't even know? It's like, why would you want to do that? Why? It's sad. It really is, you know?
And they have no self-worth. I mean, they probably were that bully all through their lives. I mean, sometimes I've had situations where some kids that bullied me in high school came back. I'm about to be 10 years out of high school, and they came back and they're apologizing now since they've grown up. And a lot of these people that are trolling on these trolling pages are still under the age of 25. 99% of the time, kids, people who are unhappy with themselves and they didn't have a good home life. So I don't give them no mind. I don't even delete the comment. I just leave it there. There's nothing. I'm not even gonna give them the satisfaction to know that I seen it and deleted it.
Right. But it can be all ages. That's the truth, you know, from grade school, high school, to adults in, you know, the work world. You know, it really is sad. It really is.
And that's why I may see it, I don't let it affect me, and I just feel like I don't even give them the energy. I don't even let them know I'm giving it the energy, or even that I saw it.
Don't need that negative energy. Surround yourself with positive people that lift up your spirit.
And uplift your brand.
Absolutely.
I have my next question for us. It's about relationships.
Okay.
What is the one thing from your parents' relationship that you want to take into your relationship when you have a relationship?
I would think the one thing I would take into a relationship would be communication. No matter what the problem is, you can always solve it through communication. You know, anything can be solved through communication. That's what I've always learned. And I believe in that. I feel that's a good moral to take into anything, in friendship, relationship, etc. I really do.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same thing. My parents taught me how to communicate 100%. My mom's a doctor in psychology. She has a PhD in psychology, and she adopted me, but I mean, I'm true best friends with her, and she's seeing how her and my dad communicated growing up when they did have me. I mean, it was the best communication. They knew how to even talk when they were angry at each other softly.
Exactly. Communication is key.
Key, everybody, key. Share communication. Not everything is about war.
Absolutely. All right. How about next question? What or who is your favorite Hollywood celebrity or favorite movie couple?
Girl, I was gonna ask you that question
Oh,
too.
think alike.
Okay. Yes. Mine is Bennifer. Do you know who Bennifer is?
Jennifer Aniston and Ben. Affleck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it right. I was like,
I was like, come on, girl, you can spit it out. You got it. Yes. Jennifer Aniston and Ben Affleck. That was a relationship that needed to come back.
mm-hmm.
I'm so glad to see them back together. And I mean, she was the star of Friends. I love Friends. And I mean, he has some of the best movies out there. I mean, Daddy Daycare he was in. I mean,
Yes.
I just love his comedy. So, what about you?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. I really
Girl, are they still together?
such a cute couple. I really do.
Together.
I do.
Are they still together?
Oh yeah, they just got married.
Oh, okay. I haven't been following. I just been a little sad after he broke Miranda Lambert's heart. And then I was kind of a little heartbroken about that, but I'm happy for her. I'm happy. Gwen Stefani, I love her music. Ain't no holla back, girl. Few times I've been around that track. Girl, I was thinking you were gonna name the New York couple, A-Rod and J-Lo. Are they still together?
No, they're not together anymore.
Who is she with now?
Oh, I don't who. Oh, I can see his face. Who? Anyone know? In the comments, anyone know?
Who's J-Lo with? I need y'all to go seek out J-Lo. Go seek her out.
J-Lo with.
Tell me if you guys see who she's in a relationship. I'm gonna find out. Hold on. Hey Siri.
Affleck. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
She's with Ben Affleck.
Yeah. But yes, that is true. I do like Blake Shelton too. He was a great judge.
Mm. Definitely. All right. Any more questions are you thinking?
My next question for you, because you took my other one. Yeah, you're good. Great minds think alike. What's the last thing you put in your Google search?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Get out! Oh my god.
Yeah.
The last thing was actually we were looking up honey glazed turkeys for possibly Christmas dinner, and that's the last thing. We literally looking it up.
So the last thing I looked up on Google was how a pregnant dog looks at 3 weeks.
Oh my!
Cause my baby girl's pregnant.
Is she? Who's the daddy?
Her brother. But it's not her real brother. It's not her real brother. It's not her real brother.
Oh, thank Jesus.
It's not her real brother. It's not her real brother. He's a different breed. but they're both my children, so I call them brother and sister. But really, they're different breeds. She's a pit and he's a German Shepherd, so so it's two different
Just for
breeds. They're two
entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only.
Yes, entertainment purposes only. They are two different breeds of dogs. They are husband and wife in dog world, but they're underneath my care. So they are in my care. They're not same breed or same mother or father. Let's see.
Okay, next question. How about before you go to bed, what's the last thing on your mind?
Before I go to bed, lately the last thing that's been on my mind has been about sewing. Because I have been doing a lot of sewing and designing lately. And so that's what's been on my mind lately. It's all about sewing. So I've been doing a lot of designing stuff.
Very nice.
So if y'all want anything designed, just hit me up. We might help you out.
Little dabba-doo-ya.
What about you? What is the last thing that is on your mind when you go to sleep?
Me, it's literally probably everything you have to do for the next day. Just like my to-do list. Okay, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this.
No, I hear you there. That's one thing. I guess that's what I would be thinking about too, because I'm thinking about what I'm going to be designing the next day.
Right.
I hear you there. Is it my turn to ask the question?
Yes, it is.
Well, on question number 4, we have one more question. Okay. What talent do you have?
What talent do I have? I can sing, I can DJ, I can dance, and I love to entertain.
Hey, that's a lot. Mine, I would like to say I'm a Jack and Jill who went up the hill with a trade of pail of water. I'm a trade of everything. I do a lot of everything. I know how to sew. I do a lot of everything. So yeah, I'm a true Jack of all trades.
That's good though, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know.
Yeah. So this is you started off asking questions, right? So this is your 5th question or your 4th?
I think it would be my 5th. I think.
Yes, I think it is your 5th. So
how about oh my goodness. How about what is your favorite movie to watch over and over again?
my favorite movie to watch over and over again is any Disney movie.
Ooh,
I am
okay.
a big Disney. I like Moana. I love my princesses. I'm a big Pocahontas fan because I'm Native, and I'm a big Moana fan because she just reminds me of Native Hawaiian. So those anything Disney for real. I can watch that all night long, all day long. I love that movie. What about you?
I would have to say I love Leonardo DiCaprio. He's one of my favorite actors. So probably either his movie Catch Me If You Can or Wolf of Wall Street. I love these movies.
Wolf of Wall Street was amazing. I do gotta give that to him.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god, it was so good. If you haven't, guys, go check it out. You guys will love it.
You will love it. Leonardo DiCaprio acted the part.
So good. Oh my goodness. It's like he became the wolf.
Thank you. I am looking. This is gonna be hard because there's so many questions on this list that are so good. Okay, this is a good one. What is the weirdest thing you do on the regular basis?
Weirdest thing I do on a regular basis. Oh, nothing crazy weird. I don't find it to be really weird.
I have something. You want me to start?
Go first.
I have a couple weird things that I do on a regular basis. I dress up in drag, I cross dress, but that's okay because I'm me. But the one weird thing that I think a lot of people are driven crazy by is I bite my nails. And a lot of people don't bite their nails, and I don't cut my cuticles because, I mean, I just have ugly nails. I have alien thumbs. I was born premature, so I have weird shaped thumbs. And so I lock them, but I really do bite my nails down to nothing. So I think that's the weirdest thing for me. As a drag queen, a lot of queens like their nails, but I mean, I'd rather put on a press-on nail than.
I'm gonna go on topic 2. I do not bite my nails. I absolutely do not. But I will pick off polish. I'll sit there and pick. I will not bite my nails. I will pick off my polish.
And do you do it do you do it the same day that it gets done? Are you that type of girl?
Not the same day, maybe 2 days after, 3 days after.
What causes yours to do it? Because for me, I do it out of anxiety or social anxiety.
I would think just nerves. I say.
Yeah.
I remember I was signing for like my car. I'm at the desk and everything, and you know the salesman and all that. They're printing. Okay, sign here. And I'm sitting there. And she kind of looked down, and there's a pile of white polish. I always wear my nails usually white or red. Always, that's my go-to colors. Or French tip. And a pile of polish was on the desk. Like, I'll clean that up. Don't worry. I got it. I was like, oh my god. I was so nervous. My hands is like I can't sign. I haven't lived.
See, I'm too embarrassed to do it in front of people. See, I think that's the weird part about it. I don't do it in front of people.
I didn't know I was doing this to nervous habit. It's like, oh yeah.
I know, but that is the weird thing. That's a good thing that you can recognize it though. I know, I'm too embarrassed to even do it. Like, I could not. I'd be too embarrassed to do it in front of people. I'll do it like at my home and stuff, but I will do everything behind closed. Like, I do behind closed doors. I'm too scared to bite my nails in front of people. I'm too afraid of judging.
I didn't know I was doing it. I was so nervous.
Oh no, I understand that. That's crazy though. But hey, at least you still got the white paint. Do you paint your own nails?
Yes, because I'd be at the salon every other day.
You just get them done for pageantries. When you were doing pageantries.
I used to do pageants, I did. But I used to give, get the nice, French acrylic nails and all that. But because I DJ, I'm so active, I don't have time to go to the salon and get things done and sit there. Hour later, okay. I'm trying to send a message. Oh yeah, just trying. And using voice to text. Yeah, it's too. I have no time. I hate it. I think that pretty much wraps up our.
Yes, that wraps up. Talk about it with us tonight with Alicia G and Selenite Rose, you guys. Make sure you follow us on all streaming platforms for our podcast. And make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We are on both, across both. So make sure you follow us. I'm going to hand it over to Alicia G.
Much love, Rose. Mwah. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up Talk About It with Selenite Rose, my co-host, and myself, Alicia G. And if you haven't, remember, Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, follow me here on my Instagram, my Facebook, my TikTok. I post every day. All social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, all Alicia G World. And of course, Bigo too. Each and every one of you for joining. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being amazing. And happy holidays from my family to yours. Bless you all. Peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Till next time on Talk About It. Boom, boom, baby.